Good afternoon, parents and community members of Tupelo. This is certainly a challenging time for everyone in our community and in our nation. 2 weeks ago, when I first started to hear about COVID-19, I had no idea what it meant at that time. As the situation progressed, the more I saw on the news, the more I heard from people here in the community, the more it became evident that this was definitely going to be an unprecedented time for our community and our school district. Since then, our president and our governor have both declared states of emergency. Last week, the more I listened to authorities in the state and at the federal level, the more it became evident to me that they could not possibly know what was happening here on the ground in Tupelo. That the COVID-19 crisis was by necessity a local emergency that had to be addressed utilizing the resources of our local experts. Utilizing those resources is what caused me to decide to close schools for the first week. After that first week, reassessing the situation, we decided to close schools for another week. We did this with extreme reluctance, but we did because we know the impact school closures have on communities and on families. We decided to close the schools because we understood the grave possibility that the COVID-19 virus could spread throughout our community and hurt significantly many of our community members. It's important to remember that Tupelo is a medical destination community. We have many retired community members who have moved to Tupelo because of the proximity to the hospital. We also had possibly thousands of students and staff who were traveling outside of the Tupelo area during spring break. The decision to do a 2-week school closure was based upon the incubation period that is required of this virus. Now we know this is a very challenging time. We miss our students, we miss our teachers, and we miss our principals, and we know this is a difficult time for everyone. Currently, we are preparing to begin delivering SAC breakfasts and lunches at 5 locations: Rankin, Lawhorn, Lawndale, Pierce Street, and ECEC, between the hours of 10:30 and 12:30. These lunches and breakfasts are available for all children under the age of 18. We have the most dynamic staff on the planet. Our teachers have been reaching out to their students, providing resources online, and trying to help in any way they can. Our principals have been doing the same. We know that this staff in Tupelo Public School District is capable of designing a virtual learning experience that will be available and ready by April 1st. Our classified staff, our teachers, our principals, everyone associated with the Tupelo Public School District is trying to think of ways to help and pitch in during this crisis. I am absolutely certain that we will emerge from this time as a stronger school district, more committed to our mission, and more dedicated to the vision of the one single heartbeat. In the meantime, we have people going through all the buildings, doing intense cleaning, deep cleaning of every building, so that when our children do return to school, they are going to be returning to the safest possible learning environment. Ladies and gentlemen, I chose the location of this address to be the Church Street School. I chose it for a reason. Everyone I have talked to has told me this is the strongest building in Tupelo. In fact, many people told me that if you're going to be in a tornado, this is the building to be in. I am very convinced that just like Church Street School, a symbol of strength and resilience, through this crisis, we are going to emerge stronger and better and more committed to each other as a community. Tupelo is a one single heartbeat community, and all I have heard since coming to Tupelo is about the Tupelo spirit. Now is the time to come together and emerge throughout this experience as a stronger community. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to call the office. We have people that will be answering the telephone. And feel free to reach out to Greg Ellis in the office. He's here for any communication needs that you may have. So thank you very much, and look forward to future updates. We're going to be updating you every week in terms of changes. Things are changing by the hour, sometimes by the minute. Unprecedented times call for unprecedented decisions. We're exercising extreme flexibility. All grading has been suspended. All testing has been suspended. This is a time to focus on the health and security of all students and staff and community members in Tupelo. I want to thank this community for all of their support. Many entities throughout this community have been working together to satisfy the needs of our students and our community members. The Hunger Coalition, United Way, various churches have called me and asked how they can help. Thank you very much for those calls, reaching out for support, and we look forward to evolving through this event together. Thank you very much.